If we are to tackle climate change, renewable energy will not be enough. While critical, it can help us tackle around 55% of global greenhouse gas emissions. However, to deal with the remaining 45%, we must rethink the way we design, produce, and use goods and how we grow our food. We cannot fix our climate unless we fix our economy. This means stimulating reuse and eliminating waste so we can reduce greenhouse gas emissions that are associated with production, incineration, and landfill. It's also about regenerating natural systems in the way we grow our food and fibers so that we create healthy soils that can soak carbon out of the atmosphere. Urgent action is therefore needed in a global approach. Businesses and governments must work together to harness the power of the circular economy transformation. The circular economy is a bigger idea, and it's already begun. My name is Soukeyna Gueye. I'm a project manager at the Helen MacArthur Foundation, and that was my big little talk.
You can't have a circular economy without a healthy biodiversity. To be clear, we can't have any type of vital economy without functioning natural systems. The World Economic Forum reports from last year said that over half of global GDP, $44 trillion, is moderately or highly dependent on nature. Nature came before economics, though, so let's look at biodiversity as a driver of circularity. Circularity requires three things: material efficiency, keeping materials in use, and third, regenerative raw materials, regenerative systems, regenerating natural systems. Raw materials for fashion and food depend on biodiversity. Biodiversity is the microbes and the earthworms in the soil. Biodiversity are the processes that filter water, filter air, pollinate plants, fertilize the soil, mitigate climate. Essentially, we need to restore and regenerate biodiversity through the way we produce our raw materials and ultimately our products. And this is what will drive and support circularity. Computer scientists say garbage in, garbage out. We can't afford to put garbage into this system. We want the system to work. We have to drive it with the very best nature has to offer. Renewable materials that are produced in regenerative ways that protect and restore biodiversity. I'm Dr. Helen Crowley, Head of Sustainable Sourcing and Nature Initiatives at Kering, and this was my big little talk.
Excess inventory is climate risk. Returns have skyrocketed due to an increase of online purchases, which makes companies feel frustrated and overwhelmed. Companies want to be sustainable, but product destruction or making trips to the landfill are no longer ways of doing business. But there is a better way. You can curb carbon-2 emissions to fight climate change by adopting innovative solutions across your supply chain. Extending the product's life, as well as reusing and repurposing products, will lower your carbon footprint and label your brand a champion against climate change. For almost 40 years at EALgreen, we have been partnering with brands to reduce life cycle emissions and capture untapped value in excess inventory. And we use these savings to fund college scholarships. At EALgreen, we are funding futures by giving excess inventory a new life. My name is Claudia, and I am President and CEO of EALgreen, and that was my big little talk.